Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, depending on the time you're watching this video. I just decided to make some analysis on BTC. Let's see what future holds for BTC. Before this BTC pushed to this 90,000 that you're seeing right here, before BTC push from this point to 90,000, I've already made my analysis that this is market is going to drop from 88,000 on BTC. Market is going to drop up to 85,000, right? It's going to drop up to 85,000 because if you look at BTC, apart from what happened here today, if you look at BTC, you know that BTC is in a downtrend. You can see this is a very strong downtrend. If we should go to a daily time frame, you see that it's very obvious, right? It's pretty very obvious that this market is in a bullish trend. BTC is in is in a bearish trend. So whatever you're going to be doing is to look for sales. But what happened right now is market has finally break out from the bearish trend. And what should we be looking at? We should be looking at for sell to the buy to the upside, so you don't have to trade against the trend, So I'm going to the 4 hour time frame. If now price is kind of retracing from the 90,000 psychological level now, and I believe this market is going to drop down to this point here. Market will probably going to drop to this point, or is going to get to this level before it pushes to the upside. Now why am I saying so? Because now let's look at our left hand side. Let's look at what market has been doing on BTC. Now this was this was the last week. This was last week, and this was upper last week, and again this was the upper last week. So now guys, let's analyze this together, why I believe market is going to drop from that point. Now first of all, you have to have it in your mind that this 90,000 psychological level is a very strong resistance point, a very strong resistance stroke support point. And we also have 94 and 93,000 as a very strong resistance stroke support point. Now why am I saying so? First of all, let's look at the current position of the market right now. The market is currently at 90,000 on BTC. So what do you think is going to happen now? Technical analysis is all based on past price action, so you always have to look at history before making decision in the market. Now look at this point here. Guys. When you look at sorry for that. Now when you look at this point here, you see that when market came here, first of all, this is where it started. Market came to 88,000 and it pushed up to 90,000 and it declines, pushed up, came back, retest on 90,000, push up, came back, it retest again on 90,000. And for those of you that knows market structure, market structure states that whenever price breaks up and retests quickly on a level, it means that that level is a minor level. But when price retests quickly and go up again, comes back the second time to retest on the level, it shows that that level is a major level, is no more a minor level again. So price retesting quickly on here, went up, coming back again to 90,000 and retest on it. It shows that the market on BTC, this level on BTC is a very strong level, is a major level, is not just a minor resistance to support, is now a major resistance to support level. So what does that mean? It means that we have to pay close attention to this level, that whenever price gets back to this level, we have to make sure we are very careful about it. Now price went up and price came back again to this level. Guys, when price came back again to this level, what happened? You can see what happened at this point here. Price reacted to it. There was a lot of reaction, and price pushed up again to 93,000 and market pushed down again to 90,000. And when price push, you can see this kind of a consolidation was happening Price created some kind of an M pattern and created a neckline. And after the neckline, what do you hear about when price created a neckline after an M pattern or a W pattern? Price always want to come back to retest the neckline. Now, where is the retesting? You can see here when price created this M pattern here. When price created this M pattern here, you can see, boom, this is what actually happened at this point here. Market came back, retest on this M pattern, and you can see the sharp push to the downside. Market push to the downside, and this retesting, now let's talk about the retesting. You can see when price did this, price came back and retest still at this strong level, which is 90,000. This 90,000, this strong psychological level, you can look at it very clearly. You can see that market came back to retest on this strong resistance point. This was first, and market came again, went down to 85,000, went up again to 88,000, went down again to 86,000, and price pushed up. You can see the pushed up. There was a very strong rejection at 90,000 again. Now you should pay close attention to this 90,000. Now whenever price gets to this 90,000, there will always be a decline. Now let's move forward. And this was the last week. What happened last week? Now this is what happened last week, guys. This same 90,000, first of all, look at this point. 90,000. Look at this point, guys. Look at this point. So market came back to this 90,000 again after a push to the downside, after market has manipulated around and do all sort of things. Price came back to this 90,000 again last week. This is what happened. And when price came back to this 90,000, what happened? There was a very strong decline to the downside. A very strong decline. Price pushed up again to 89,000. It pushed down again, like that. Now finally again today, this week, guys, look at what happened. Price is at 90,000 again. What do you think is going to happen? Probably there should be a drop down. There should be a drop down to this level or to this point, but just know that there should actually be a drop down before we look out to buy, because right now trend have changed already. BTC is going to be flying. Believe me or not, those of you that invest, this is the best time to invest on BTC. But wait, don't invest here, because this market is going to retrace. So wait for BTC to get to 89,000, or wait for BTC to get to 88,000. If BTC gets to 88,000, this is the best time to go in. This is the best time to buy BTC, because BTC is going to be a retest finally, because this level have to be broken. This 90,000 BTC have to break this level, because for a very long time BTC has been finding it difficult to break the psychological level of 90,000, and now market is here again. What do you think is going to happen? There should be a little decline, but BTC is on the move to break that level. BTC wants to break 90,000 and go up, because BTC have gotten to 100,000 before, so there are higher probability that BTC is still going to push up. So guys, this is all I have for you today. If you find value in my video, I want you to do me a favor by subscribing to this channel, also liking this video, and also sharing this video. Share it with other technical analysts, and let me know your opinions in the comment section. This is Sam with FX, and I'm signing out.